Hey there everybody, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you've probably noticed two very important things, and that is that number one, I like challenges, and number two, I like photography. And if you're new to my channel and you didn't know that, there's a black and white portrait photography challenge and a what's in my media bag video that will help you to catch up, and you can find those here or in the cards. And so for this week's video and for the month of May, I would like to issue to myself and to everyone watching this video a photography related challenge, and that is, if you haven't already guessed it by what's on the whiteboard, the one camera, one lens challenge. The one camera, one lens challenge was born by a frustration that a lot of photographers, including myself and especially professional photographers, I have found that they have too many cameras and lenses to choose from when it comes to daily photography. Every photographer, in my opinion, should be taking a photo every single day, and whether or not they share that is up to them, but they should be shooting every single day. But that can get difficult if you have too much gear. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're walking in a public park and you're a photographer. You've got a camera with you, you've got a couple of lenses with you, and you see something amazing. There is a pack of dogs, in the local dog park, chasing a squirrel around a tree. Not up the tree, around a tree. It is a fantastic looking scene. It is hilarious. It would make for a great photograph. So you go to your camera bag, you pull out your camera, and you find that you've got a 400mm lens on it, or something ridiculous like that. You can't use that to take this photo, you have to get miles and miles away. So you pull out the next lens in your bag and it's a 22mm, and you'd have to get close and you might chase the dogs and the squirrels somewhere else. You're not going to get that photo done, and by the time you find the right lens, the squirrel might have gone up the tree. The dogs might have been wrangled in by their owners. The moment is gone, that photo is lost forever. And so, born from that frustration is the one camera, one lens challenge, the rules of which are simple. For an entire month, in this instance for me it's the month of May, and I encourage you to join in even though it's a little bit late, you pick one camera and one lens, you put it in your bag, and once a day, every day, you take out that camera, that lens, and you try and take a good photo, something that motivates people, something that looks good, something that tells a good story, whatever you want. And you don't have to share it to Instagram or to Flickr or to Twitter or to Facebook or wherever, but I'd encourage you to, because sharing is caring, and good photos look good and they look better when others can see them too. But Lachlan, I hear you say, I can cheat this challenge, I can do it really easily. Yeah, you can, and so can I. I could use this 18 to 55mm kit lens and cover a nice range of focal lengths, but that wouldn't be challenging to me. Although it would probably be challenging to someone who's only just gotten into photography, someone who is still working their way around their camera, and someone who's still learning about ISO and shutter speed and aperture generally. That would still be a challenge to them. For me, something that I could do to cheat would be to do something that I do pretty much every day anyway, and that would be to either use the 35mm equivalent f2 prime lens on my camera right now, or to use this 50mm f1.8 prime lens and pretty much take the same kind of photos that I already take every day. But that wouldn't be challenging. So, within reason, make sure that your camera and lens combination is actually going to be a challenge to you. After all, it's meant to be challenging. You're meant to work within your limitations rather than picking something that's going to remove them entirely. Which is why for my one camera, one lens combination, I am going with my Canon EOS-M, the only camera I have that can change lenses at the moment, and this Canon 11 to 16mm f2.8 lens. I have taken maybe 10 photos in my lifetime with a wide-angle lens. I took a couple of photos in the city with my friend Esmeralda using her wide-angle lens, and I've used this exact lens, which I borrowed from a friend of mine, to photograph my cousin's wedding a little bit. I only took 2 or 3 photos there, but they turned out really nicely. So, not having a lot of experience with wide-angle photography, this is going to be a huge challenge for me. But it's got f2.8, so I'm gonna be okay in low light situations up to a point, and it's 11 to 16, so I can still get pretty close to that 18mm basic focal length that I'd have on my kit lens. So, are you gonna be doing the one camera, one lens challenge with me this May, or in whatever month you're viewing this video? Let me know down in the comments what camera and what lens you're gonna be using and what you look forward to being challenged by the most. And while you're down there, if you enjoyed this video explainer of the challenge, make sure you leave this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe so that you can see some of the results from this challenge when I upload a video later, and so you can never miss another video from me generally. That's it from me for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day/evening. I hope to see you all in the next video, but for now, goodbye, Internet.